Hello and welcome once again to Valery North Football Manager. In the real world, the football season is rapidly coming to a conclusion, and things have gone well or badly for various teams. Fine. I am obviously cheering on Bradford. I follow them in the game. In the real world, I think they made the playoffs. So fingers crossed I'll test there. Uh, Leeds United got won the championship, which is great for the rest of my family. I am the black sheep in that regard. Everybody else supports Leeds. I support Bradford. That's fun. What else? Cambridge got relegated. That was certain for a while now. Anything else of various teams? I can't think of anything right now. Um, Non-sports news, things are still rough for travel in this country, which is a problem. Uh, so I have had a response from my MP, which is slightly promising. So who knows what's going to happen down the line. What else? My personal life. Had some interest from an employer on a temp job, so that might lead to something. Who knows? Yeah, I think that's everything from I can think of for now from the real world. So let's talk about the game world. In the game world, last episode we lost narrowly to Morecambe, and for that we got a draw against Barnet. We lost against Morecambe using the 4-5-1 formation with the advanced midfielders. It describes as a 4-3-3. I don't think that's really how I would describe it. Anyway, that was meant to be the formation that was going to be our main formation, because I was expecting to struggle against teams to have slightly more cautious defensive structure, and it's not been working that way. So I think this episode we're going back to the asymmetric 4-4-2 deal with the attacking midfield left and centre right midfield. Yeah, that's going to be fun. And we have got York. York are currently 6th table in the game. We are 8th, so we need a win to have a chance of getting back into the playoff spots. Got a good chance of doing that. So yeah, going back to the more attacking formation does look like being there. And of course, we have Abdikani Mohammed, I think it is, was suspended. And it was just a Doamboya got suspended. Mohammed is on national duty. This is Kenroy Kelly, and good luck to them. They may be back by the time we get to the next match, though. So, yeah, might as well get straight into the game and see what comes up. Go. There we are. media. That looks all stuff from the previous match we'll have talked about already. I press, that's fine. National Roundup, Enroy Kelly. This beaten 5-2 by Canada in a friendly match. Not that great as a central defender. Oh well. We were the better team, but we somehow ended up losing, apparently. Match, we need to sort that out. Roberts. Carry on scouting him. I'll add him to well. Case. He might come out being prospect not for this season, might next season. You know. Scouting report. Work hard. Good off the ball. Good balance. And Ali Ahmadi has struggled for form recently. So, no. Enough about that. Skip that one. Dario Bolzone. No interest in joining us. And Wardle, lone player. Already got enough players at midfield right now. Reese Barber is only interested in loan. That one. And Buxton with fine at goalkeeper. Rex guy. Rested. Yes. They're on in though. Give that one some cool. Aerial presence yet. Group. Likely to break the rules or bend them. Pass on that. Darren Cole, not interested. Joining us. Doesn't really add a lot. Not interested. What? No, League 2 team. And a League 1 team. In fact. I think we've got enough players. Don't think add enough to our team. It's also 32. It would be a very short-term thing, really. Gilchrist had much. Back. for advanced. That does fit in with our current formation, our current tactic. Very similar to what we've got at the moment. That's the thing. I don't think we've got that. Okay, so scouting updates dealt with. Fine. Dornboya, red. Geisley, oh right. That's not good when you're the goalkeeper. Weekly staff meeting. Go talk to Scott, Ryan, Gary, and Luke. Andy Knight. Ending the training. Not improved. Okay. They're simple passing. Okay. Coming along well. Manager support. You've been at the club a long time and got us strongly behind you. Got. Club atmosphere good. Managers very good. Hopefully, if we get a win, York, that improve. Dalton Hinchliffe. Progress. Showing the potential to League 2. Wait. Very handy. Fifth of praise. Okay, we'll do that after the meeting. I still don't want a director of football though, so we'll just. Harry Campbell on a Continental Pro course. Development. Yes, of course. Question. Follow-up actions. Matt and Stuart. Matt, I'm really pleased with your recent form. Keep it up. You're impressing, as you should. Stuart. All right, Stuart. Your form has been good recently. I hope that continues. Ooh. Thinks he's been very average. Okay. Later. Try to convince him that I've rejected the request. Maybe discuss that with them. We should definitely fund a coaching course for Gary Campbell. Help him improve as a coach. Gary Morley, chairman. They have agreed to it. Excellent. Well done, Gary Morley. Thank you very much. They're going to get better. Go, Gary. Do with us. I suppose. That is a meeting. Requests that they've promises that I've made. Good. Harrington. Time. disappointing. And have Ricky Birch, player of the match, a draw against Preston under draw. Birch one of our goals. Obi Renix scored the other. Table of alphabetical name order, apparently. Will do. Games. Renix. What grass Toby Renix is. Garth Games. Okay. Smith is playing very, very well. That's the main issue. So, I guess I'm going to talk to him about it. All right, Gareth. I've been told you've got something on your mind at the minute, and just want to check in, see if I can help. Meant to be an important player. Not been playing as much as I should be. We sort this out amicably. I'm going to say about Stuart Smith. So, I hear what you're saying, Gareth. I understand you want more recognition, but Stuart Smith is in the form of his life right now, and he's ahead of you on merit at the moment. I just need you to ensure that you're able to capitalise if his drops off. Stuart is a great player, but we can coexist here. I want to show what I can do too. Impact sub. That. Yeah, can. Well done, Gareth. You're a good lad. I could rely on him. I'll give him some playing time in cups and stuff as well. Preparation. Now I have to put him on the bench though. If the young players Kennedy took Kwabuka, I wanted to keep him off the bench instead, but I guess that's not going to work right now. I'll put Gareth on the bench. That'll be fine. Advice. Not going to follow that. We'll have a look at putting Ryan McGregor in. See about that. Ryan McGregor. Good. I think I will follow that. I'm going to leave Jake Morris in. I made that decision before starting the stream. I think I'm going to leave that as it is. Kelly back playing time. I will put him in instead of James. Up does. Ali Mohammed back. Ali Mohammed is going to get this one out. Louis Marsh do his head. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, okay. Selection. We are not the favourites. Just like favourites. We're playing above all expectations so far this season, it says. Find ourselves 8th. Expected to be solid yet unremarkable. I think we've been remarkable. Whatever else you say. Fast start to the season has seen them emerge as one early feel-good story. Ooh, we're a feel-good story. Selby sings McKenna's praise. That's Selby. Ender. Team. Brad Selby. Anyway, he drew comparisons between McKenna and former Pilgrims man Bobby Harrison, who he lined up alongside at IC. Selby stated that players like McKenna and Harrison excite the fans and buy the entry fee. And we've got Ryan Collett and Kurt Jones to speak to. Do that. Good morning, Ryan. Good morning, Kurt. Eliza says it's your turn, Kurt, so hit me. Kurt Jones, are you confident that the chairperson shares your ambitions for the club? I do feel that way, Kurt. Yes, our discussions are often creative. There are a lot of good ideas floated which promise good things for the future. Jones, it was a while ago, but Boston United actually suffered defeat the last time they played York. Will that have any bearing ahead of this game? I don't think so, Kurt. We're professional enough to approach this fixture in the same way as any other. Ryan, fellow strugglers Darlington show that they can avoid the drop this season. Excuse me, Ryan, fellow strugglers? We're not struggling. Anyway, they can avoid the drop this season by winning their match against Barnet. Is the game you expect them to win? I think Barnet will tough opposition. Might be tricky for them. Ryan, must be after a reaction following such a disappointing result against Morecambe. Yes, the whole team wants to bounce back with a win. How do you think Matt McKenna will react to the current media interest in his? Well, Ryan, I've been impressed with his focus on professionalism. The pressure is helping him take his game to the next level. As it says, thank you everyone. that's all the questions we have time for today. So goodbye, Ryan. Goodbye, Kurt. I'll see you in the match. I am happy with the forward-thinking club. I'd like them to think a bit more forward with me personally. But hey, they funded the training for the other guy. I'm happy with that. Available first team players. Barbie. Paul Martin training well. Hi, Paul. Trained really well recently. Keep it up. Appreciates me noticing. Thank you, boss, he says. Yep, thank you, Paul. Keep up the good work. Andy Knight. Not trained well. Hi, Andy. Over here, mate. Very disappointed with the performances. Good enough, but I'll improve. Glad you understand, Andy. You do that. Got to say something to Ryan McGregor as well. Now, hey Ryan, very disappointed with your performances in training of late. I'm not good enough, but I'll improve. Glad you understand, Ryan. Got the good work. Working hard, sorry. Okay, no. With Don Bowyer being suspended on his loan, Jeff Crawford doesn't know anyone who rates him. I'll know me then. Huh. Cruz Hallahan says he'll learn from this, and it's important that he does. I agree. Ooh, got some of my selection. Duncan Tanser says Smith starts a wee protest. Which Smith are you talking about, Duncan? And Troy Warrilow doesn't want to see McGregor starting. That's interesting. Well, you're going to. So, bad luck, I guess. Not one of the most noted matches. Hadley McLaughlin, our player, is going to study for a coaching. Really good. Luck with that, Bradley. Win against Bradford City. Ooh. Kennedy Chukwuebuka getting on the board. Mazi Iland scored twice and got a perfect rating. Exciting. Alan Atkinson remains some way short of fitness. Well, I hope we don't have to bring him on then. A substitute goalkeeper. Tactical meeting. Not making 3 changes to the team. Opposition. Yes. Going to stay on the attack. Lower line of engagement. Yes, for this match only. Stuff on the tackling. They're a strong and resilient team, so try it. else as it is. Selection. My choice. Nothing really need to speak here, I think. What is thing? Do I want to swap Robbie and do? That then, I think. I'm sure they'll be fine. Good responses from the team. That. No. Up. Imal Mehmet says you'd love to see it. What? Love to see it. He died. Damien Botterill says, please, Kelly starting. At home in this setup. Hey, that's nice. Time people have been complaining about him starting, so yes, right. Go. Best. Pressure is all on them, so what do we have to lose? Go out and cause an upset. Defenders, I have faith in you. Fielders, I trust you. Attackers, I trust you to make. I'm expecting quality finishing. Woodhouse is looking aggressive. Interesting. What happens? I mean, he often plays well when he's aggressive, so how that goes. Who kicked off? Here's Watson and Cass for York. Back to Dorman. Again. Borrows back to Dorman again. Cass getting it forward. McLaughlin gathers, and for Boston to try. Here's McKenna through to McGregor. Woodhouse! Is he offside? Oh, he was not offside, surely. Come on. That looked onside to me. It really did. Yellow card. Riley with the free kick. Here's McFarlane back to Riley. Riley looking for space. All the way back to Dornan here. Here's Cass. Woodhouse wins it off Cass. Kenna heads it forwards, but Dornan again. Watson. Lambert. Watson. Turns to Hunter. Hunter trying to get past his man. Manages the cross. There's Matthew Mayle. And hard to miss from there, really. The defending was not up to snuff. Hunter with the cross. McLaughlin gets a touch on it, but it bobbles through for Mayle, and poor old Paul Smith could do nothing. Here's a corner for Boston now. McKenna to the far post. Puckett grabs it and boots it. Jacobs heads it down for McLaughlin. McLaughlin looks for his man, but is all the way through for Cass. McFarlane, Mayle, Riley on the right there. McLaughlin wins it back. Woodhouse, Carrington, McKenna to Marsh on the right. Stuart Smith into the box, looking for space, takes the shot. And keeper found that easy in the end, but it's a corner. Marsh takes the corner to the far post. It's away, headed away, I think. Woodhouse and Jacobs coming on the attack. And we've got another break. There's another yellow card. That's Riley this time. Lambert with the throw for York. Here's Lambert. Borrows all the way back to Watson. Lambert on the left, looking for space with the cross. That's the move they did before. Here's Woodhouse and McKenna now. McKenna finds Williams. Williams into the box. Cass deflects it and heads it out of play for a Boston throw. They have a corner kick for York now. Cass is going to take it. Kelly gets that away. Kenna finds McGregor playing down the right there. Stuart Smith. Marsh trying to get past Lambert. Couldn't quite manage it, but it's still possession. Marsh with the cross. McKenna with the header. But that was soft and easy for Puckett in the end. Jacobs with the throw for Boston. Kenna through for Williams. Williams with the shot. Puckett manages to save. So another corner kick for Boston. Kenna to the near post. McLaughlin heads it on, but can't quite get it on target. So, into stoppage time, Stuart Smith with the throw. Here's McGregor. Williams. McLaughlin. Jacobs. McKenna crosses it. Woodhouse taps it on, but can't quite get it past the defender. It's out from another corner. McKenna takes that to the edge of the box. In the end, it was McLaughlin with the header that wasn't quite on target. So we've had plenty of chances, but we have struggled to take advantage of them, and York have the lead. I do think we should have had that goal disallowed. So what do I do here? Well, I think I've got to bring Bradley McLaughlin off. Feeling anxious. He's on a yellow. So that's the first thing we're going to deal with. Gareth Moss comes in instead. That's Chris Williams' very poor performance rating so far. So I think I'm going to bring on Farina instead. If he can improve things. I'm not going to make any more substitutions at this stage, just in case somebody gets injured. We are making those changes. Hips. That was satisfactory at best. Have the second half to improve. Go and do that. So bring on. First, we're going to do individuals. Oh, I've brought broken off. That's right. Moss. And faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Fired. Mourinho. Faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Remains composed. Defenders. Hips. Keep going. You know you have the ability to make the difference today. Prove it. Fielders. Really not happy with your playmaking efforts. Gregor looks stressed. McKenna is very motivated. Louis Marsh is also motivated. Attackers. I'm not happy with your finishing, frankly. Carrington looks heartened, but Neil Woodhouse is very motivated. Okay. I think I'm happy with all of that. Let's go back to the match. Carrington kicks off for Boston. Jacobs bringing it down on the left, but he's played it to Burrows instead. Here's Dobson. Stuart Smith with a perfect sliding tackle there to win the ball. Is Jacobs with the throw. McKenna back to Jacobs. Brenia on the edge of the box. It's come back off the keeper. And that is a corner played off the defender there. McKenna taking the corner. And near side to the far post. It's coming down to Marsh. And Dobson is coming away for York now. Got two men with him. Jacobs makes the tackle. Finds Stuart Smith with the throw on the far side now. Smith, a weak pass there. Carrington did well to get that back off Hunter. Is Moss to Jacobs. McKenna. McKenna looking for space in the middle now. Well out of position. Is McGregor. Barrini with the shot. Puckett forced to make a save. That is another corner kick. Marsh to the far post. Puckett grabs it. Got to make more of these attacks. Stuart Smith with the throw. Here's Marsh. Marsh. Jacobs finding his way past, but the keeper was there and Dobson got it away. McGregor from the free kick. And it's out of play for another corner. Good grief. We've had plenty of those. Marsh to the far post. Headed away by Dornan. Woodhouse back to Marsh. McGregor with a shot. And it's finally in the net. Woo! Dornan heads it away. Woodhouse taps it out to Marsh. Marsh plays it back for McGregor, who gets it through a forest of legs. Puckett went the wrong way, in fact. And maybe there was a deflection there. Anyway, that's 1-1. Watson with the throw for York now. Dobson looking for space. Stuart Smith wins it off him. But here's Woodcock. Riley gets it out. Cass, Woodcock. Pass to Dornan. Riley, Hunter. Bickering to the edge of the box. Attempted a shot, but it was too high. Final quarter match. Yellow now. Subs. Yeah, he is on a yellow. He's looking very tired. On a yellow. Playing too well for me to take him off. I think I've got to leave Stuart Smith in. I think I'm bringing Carrington out. Putting Tom Bunce in. Strikers round. House on the poacher's role now. If that more of an edge. Fists out there and make an impact. Fired. Good to see. And continue. Gregor with the free kick. It's just off target. Last 10 minutes of match go. Mail can't quite get that past Moss. Is Jacobs coming down on the left? Plays it through for Barrini. Barrini into the box. And he waited too long to take the shot. So the defender was able to get it to the keeper. Here's Paul Smith with the goal kick. Get it down. Woodhouse loses it to Hunter, but wins it back. Marsh plays it back to Kelly. Gregor. Stuart Smith. Opposite forward for Marsh. Marsh into the box. And it's tapped past the goalie. Oh, Harrison Cass scored an own goal. It was he had the final touch there. I mean, he had to make the touch. He was under a lot of pressure from the attackers there. Here's Marsh, taps it through. Cass steps in front of McKenna. But all he does is put it past his own keeper. So that's 2-1 to us. Thank you very much. Here's Riley. McGregor. Smith. Woodhouse ends up with it. McGregor bunts with the shot. Off target. Smith with the throw. Is McGregor. Mourinho with the shot. Ripples the outside of the net. Goal kick. Last minute of stoppage time. Puckett takes the goal kick. Here's Bunce. Bunce to Jacobs. Jacobs looking for McKenna, but it ends up with Cass. And the goalkeeper clears that as much as he can. Stuart Smith keeps possession, and there's the final whistle. So we scraped a 2-1 win there. But yeah, we got a win, and that's what counts, really. Got good performances in amongst. Okay, lads. Everyone thought we'd lose, but we've just proven them wrong. Be proud. Good win. Body's happy. And go. How the fans have reacted. Megan Pierpoint. No. Fantastic result. Defended well, attacked well. Just a brilliant all-round performance. I disagree. We did not defend well. Struggled at times. Did attack well. We got so many corner kicks. Troy LaBelle says, so proud of Boston United today. Indeed, and we are back up into the playoff spots. Is just what we were hoping for. Come from behind to win. Clash of styles. Wing play approach overcame a Route 1 system. Fantastic striker Matthew Mayle gave York the lead. A close range volley. Ryan McGregor then equalised in the 57th minute. An accurate finish into the bottom corner. Last goal of the game was an unfortunate own goal from Harrison Cass, playing as a central defender. We want to quickly forget about. Go to the press conference. We've got Phil Thomas from Radio York to join us this time. Let's go and talk to them. Okay. Eliza says it's Kurt Jones to go first. So, hello, Kurt. And hello, Phil, as well. And Ryan, too. Kurt, what a comeback. See your side completely turn the game around like that. Very pleasing. Yeah, you don't get that sort of comeback without a collective spirit and determination to never give up the ghost. Inside, I'm dancing, Kurt. Louis Marsh had a great game. Can you about that? He's a good player and he's enjoying his football, Kurt. When he plays like that, he makes everyone else better too. Why have you adopted a tactical approach? I think people like seeing us play this way and the fans identify with the style. And that's all we've got time for, says Eliza. So sorry, Phil, you didn't get to ask any questions. And neither did Ryan, for that matter. But yes, when we next play your team, Phil. Oh well. Homer finds a way. Best viewing was at Yeovil. Oh, at Oldham, sorry, where Yeovil beat Oldham. Martin Homer scored a thumping free kick. And a hat-trick. Boot. Go, player of the week. Martin Homer, that's not surprising given sports. Next. Ricky O'Toole, our style of play lends itself favourably to good passing. and Leighton Bridges. We always entertain, and this formation has a lot to do with that. Last week they were complaining about the formation. This time they love it, so Brighton in. That's yes. Bradford beat 10-man Doncaster. Cambridge blocking, according to their fans. What we wanted. Okay, move on. Thrilled with comeback win. Post-match analysis, we should be happy with the result. Played better, and the win reflects that. Well. Harrison Cass had the most key tackles, apparently. Yeah, well, he had a key one in that match, didn't he? George Robertson. Sure. Who would do this thing, though? Fine, thank you very much. Scouting report. They like set piece near post. Goalies are good at kicking, but they don't create many set pieces. Not good at marking. Okay, we're going to stay on the attack. These guys. Basque. I like a lot of that. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to talk a bit. Start. Is that I want now. I want to put I kind of want to put Jake Morris in Martin Scott. This match, though, bench. Need someone both wing particularly. Well, Martin Scott can. Well, doesn't. He plays attacking midfield right. I'd have to mess up the formation. Ah. Lewis Smith on the striker. Also play left. Martin bench right. I'll make it Louis Marsh. That's what we'll do. There. Because Altrincham, our next opponents, are 8th in the table, so I've got to assume they've got something about them. So gonna need to play well here. Boston United take home advantage. Make us favourites. John Dunn. Several questions about the match. Valery North is winning a lot of plaudits for what many perceive to be her overachievement. Boston United this season, given their limited resources and finances. Do you agree that she is performing at an unexpectedly high level at the moment? Dunn caused quite a stir in banging the table before replying, I don't like to talk about the situations of other teams really. I'd prefer to focus on the positives from my side. We're well prepared and confident of a good result on Tuesday. That's a really weird thing to pound the table about. Okay, captions, that's not good. What I actually said was, that's a really weird thing to pound the table about. Oh God. I tried so hard. I tried so hard and the captions still couldn't get it right. The captions couldn't get it right. That's more like it. Anyone who's watching this without the captions on, sorry, that's all gibberish to you, or pointless repetition. But believe me, the captions that the plugin generates for me are sometimes questionable at best. Right, moving on with the game. Opposition report. John Taylor is above average general performance. Good at defending. Crossing defenders and Ethan Shaw below average every area. Interesting. Not as good as us, but they bring a surprise if we're not careful. No, I think we're going to leave things as they are. I was thinking about putting Jake Morris in again. Have some playing time, really does. Anyway, we've got our weekly staff meeting with Scott England, Ryan Mitchell, Nathan Rowe, Michael Stewart, Johnny Belfield. Oh, that's all of our scouts, basically. Gary Campbell, head of youth, and Luke Wiltshire, the under-18s manager. Harrington has had struggling. So aerial training program. Go. Ryan McGregor's training is not helping. Okay. Lewis Smith should be taking free kicks. Direct wide free Yeah, okay. Matt McKenna. I know he is a star player as far as I'm doing that. Azim Afalabi, the general character of the squad has had a positive effect on him. How wonderful. Atkinson is along well. Still don't want the director of football. End the meeting there. Go and wide indirect free kicks. Uh, oh, it was Lewis, wasn't it? There's it then. They're in charge of it already, then they should do it. We've got Ryan and Kurt again. And talk to them. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Kurt. Lovely again. We've got a new match to talk about. Sorry, Ryan. Kurt's turn first again. Kurt Jones. Will the likes of Matt Kenner be rested ahead of the upcoming list? Rotation is a normal part of football. Matt will get a chance to rest. A relegation tip. Darlington are also in action against Morecambe, hoping to pick up valuable points in their fight against the drop. Can you see them arriving in the played 8, lost 7? So I don't think so. Sadly, I just don't think they're cut out for this level. Sorry. Ryan Collett, is it a case of asking the team to play the way they played against York? No, we're going to ask them to play better. We're nothing without hard work, Ryan. Confident that we can go from strength to strength as long as we maintain that work ethic. Kurt Jones, Stuart Smith, a number of standout attributes, and many people feel they could make the difference against Altrincham. Those sentiments. Stuart is absolutely in his prime, Kurt, really, isn't he? We've been extremely fortunate in his ability to bear. All we've got time for, says Eliza, so thank you again, Ryan and Kurt, for the match. Yeah. Finished. Alice Jones can't add a lot for us this stage. York are the top billing. Third build. Good. Jake Morris. Ray. Want him. South. He might get more playing time with. Want to stay with us. John. Box. Targets. Fine. Uh, I already accepted it. I might put Mark Jacobs. No. Neville Parker gets to play. That's the selection. Opposition instruction, yes. Early crosses, yes. Fine. In the area, just the defence. Yeah. I think of team, yeah. Matt McKenna is concerned at being out. Yeah, you need rest, mate. Said as much in the press conference. Pay attention, darling. Terrible call. Darcy Dungworth. McLaughlin is starting good, says Caitlin Ashley Still. Oh. Eps. Match we should be winning. Sure we do. McLaughlin's still happier. Defenders, I have faith in you. Midfielders, I trust you. Attackers, go out there and get us some goals. Okay. And that is Woodhouse kicking off for Boston. Here's Parker. Got back to McLaughlin. Kick apparently. Parker is booked. Throw. Here's Mohammed. Smith back to Mohammed. Mohammed finds Hughes. And it's scrambled away. Here's Shaw now on the left for Altrincham. Plays it to Townsend. And that is Platt with the shot that's deflected. Here's Taylor. Corner kick to the far post. It's got away. Here's Stuart Smith bringing it down on the right now. Parker plays it straight to Taylor on the opposite team. Townsend running through with a powerful shot, but it's off the woodwork. And eventually that's away to Scott. Here's Williams. Can't quite get to the ball before Moore, who puts it out of play. Parker takes the throw. Parker with a lobbed forward. Mohammed with a poor header there in the end. Stuart Smith with a free kick. James to Hughes. McLaughlin. Parker gets that forward for Scott. Scott crosses it, but Bull wins it. Hughes took a shot there, and it got a deflection, so it's a corner kick. Hughes is taking it to the far post. Campbell grabs it in the Altrincham goal, and that's come to nothing. Hughes with the free kick, lobs it forward. James heads it on, and it's over the bar, so goal kick. Is Bull with the throw for Altrincham now with the cross. Paul Smith does well to get a hand to that, and that's going to be a corner kick for Altrincham. Bull is going to take it to the far post. Moore heads it on. It's come away. Here's Platt and Moore coming back on the attack. Henry lobs that forward. Bull with the cross, and that's put behind for a corner kick again. So the pressure all on Boston at the moment. Got away to Platt. Is Taylor with the free kick. Tapped on, but it's gone wide. Is Scott. Scott getting it away only as far as Moore. Here's Townsend. Williams wins it straight back off him, but can't find anyone. Campbell hoofs that downfield. Shaw is through on goals. Paul Smith left stranded by his defence. That was terrible defending. I'm appalled with my guys for that. Here's Campbell, route one. Shaw just moves off the shoulder of the defender, slams it past Paul Smith, and yeah. Move that team instruction, get stuck in. Clearly not working. Parker's already on a yellow as well, so here's Parker with the throw. Hughes. Scott crosses it. Woodhouse with the header. It's the equaliser. Okay, Parker with the throw. Hughes taps it back to him. He taps it on to Scott. Scott with the flat cross there. Woodhouse gets its head on it. Campbell stranded. 1-1. Here's the kick-off. Henry to Moore. Townsend tapped on. Here's Fenney with the cross. Taylor grabs it. Hughes gets it away. Not enough though. There's a lot went on in the box there. Taylor heads that down for Platt. Here's Leverett out on the left for Altrincham with the cross. Feeney with the header, and it's over the bar. Kick, corner, another free kick. Woodhouse takes the free kick. Come away for Platt though. Platt all on his own. Giving his players a chance to catch up. Taylor took the shot and Paul Smith grabbed it, so nothing happened. Watkin with the throw for Altrincham. Parker with a horrible tackle there. Gets himself sent off with a second yellow. Dude. Aye. Ugh. I don't know what to say. Well, I'm going to bring Carrington off. Gareth Moss in. No. That. Kazim Afolabi in. Playing poorly. Move Chris Williams, the left back. Going to see if we can shock them with some very attacking football. Talk. Kazim, I'm expecting you to show up and perform tonight. We need it. Fired. Good. Firm sub. Well, that's not great. Okay, lads, we may be at a numerical disadvantage here, but that just means we have to work harder to get a result. Harrington is believed to have been brought off. Like, keep going, defenders, midfielders. The ability to make the difference. Make sure you do. Attackers. Same again. And yeah, tough happening. There's Platt with the kickoff for Altrincham. Henry plays it forward to Watkin. There's Gurry on the right there. Watkin. Shaw takes it out to the right into the box. Tries to get it past defender, but it's going to be a corner kick. It's Taylor with the corner for Altrincham. Far post. It's headed away. Hughes was chasing it there. Here's Williams with the throw for Boston. Hughes trying to get past his man. Here's Smith. Scott to Woodhouse! Was he onside? He was not onside. It's another corner kick for Altrincham. Here's Bull. Far post. Headed away, but Moore grabs it. Vaughan. Williams gets it away, but Gurry on the counter-attack. Again. Bull. And that's headed behind by McLaughlin for a corner to Altrincham again. Taylor takes it from the far side. Paul Smith leaps and grabs that one. Balletically, I would say. Afolabi here now on the counter-attack. Hughes. Mohammed into the box. Taps it back. Here's Scott. And it's gone out of play for a Boston throw. Hughes with the free kick now. Curls almost inside the post. It came off the woodwork and is put behind by a defender. So Hughes with the corner kick again. Campbell finds that one easy though. Williams with the free kick. Afolabi coming into the box now, but Hilby got the ball back. Here's Horn. Horn out on the right for Altrincham. Townsend with the shot. Paul Smith ends up securing the ball as it's head at the bottom there. Stuart Smith is knackered. We find some way of him some. Oh yeah, we do that. Yes. We've got Gareth Moss on for him. Can't replace Bradley McLaughlin, unfortunately. I don't think there's anybody else placed right now. Unless I put Lewis Smith in as striker instead. I think Neil Woodhouse is actually doing some good work for. I leave things as they are. Gareth Moss. Fist. I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Fine. God, I'll change their formation. Hillaby with the free kick. The header is over the bar again. Goal kick for us. Williams with the throw. Afolabi. Scott. Williams gets it forward. Mohammed's shot is weak though, and Campbell deals with it. Final 10 minutes now. Good. Shaw with a throw for Altrincham. Gets it forward. Williams heads that away. Here's Scott. Loses it to Gurry. Here's Townsend. Loses it to McLaughlin. Gurry again back to Shaw. Platt loses it to Moss. And he was offside anyway, so. Whew. We are holding on here. Holding on. Platt with the throw for Altrincham near the corner flag. So gone behind for a corner is Bull. Bull taking his time here. Far post. Paul Smith leaps and grabs that one. Easy job. Chris Williams is struggling. A lot of our players are struggling. Not a lot I can do. Really. We are all out of defenders, really. Abdikani Mohammed is going to have to come off. Louis Marsh is coming on instead. That's the final change we make. Have the ability to make a difference for us to go out there and do it. motivated play. Is Hillaby. There's the cross. Smith is the only one near that, so holding on for it. Gets the ball away, and we could have done without having a player sent off there. I think we would have won. Okay, team. I have to sympathise with you all. Things just didn't go our way tonight. Individuals. Where is the guy who got off? Barker there. Can't get sent off in a match like this, Neville. Made our job so much harder. Alex James. Good effort in a different role. Acted. Kani Mohammed. Unlucky, but a good effort. Him. I think that's everyone. And you from there. Hayden William Bushell just back from match. Don't think I've created so many chances. We were superb. That's not the game I saw. Akil Salt. Who don't like football, forced to watch that match. Sure, they'd all change their mind afterwards. I disagree. Nick Pierrepoint, take a draw there all day long, given the red card. That is the only correct opinion there. 10-man Boston United hold on for draw. Did. Done. North wouldn't send out. I did not. Got to talk to Ryan. Call it Kevin McPherson from the Altrincham Football Free Press. Jones. Go. Ryan Collett first. The result against Altrincham extends what has to be a fairly unwanted record. Motivate, focused, positive manner in these situations. I have a dressing room full of players who are frustrated, want to bounce back in the best possible fashion. Must have been proud following the response of your team in reaction to the dismissal. Showed tremendous spirit to achieve that result, didn't they? A lot of teams would have folded in that situation, Kevin, I think. But my boys are made of sterner stuff, and they proved that here. Kevin continues. You were expected to be among those scrapping it out for survival this season. Here we are after a stunning start with Boston United flying high. How far can your team go? Well, we've surprised even ourselves so far, Kevin. Going to take getting used to, but the lads are confident of doing something really memorable this season. Again, your players have a real eye for goal at the moment. Long time since they failed to find net in a game. They must be confident they can score against any opposition, wouldn't you agree? Absolutely. The team head into games knowing they can outscore any opponent. After a refereeing performance that will generate plenty of discussion, how do you think it reflects on the standards of officiating in England? Well, Kevin, if we're going down that road, I want to express my support for the officials. They do a thankless task, and most of the time I think they get it spot on. Ryan Collett, your team looks well on course to realise the long-term objectives, so you must surely be confident of seeing the job through. 100%. I just don't want us to let up now. No time to get complacent, Ryan. Jones. Is changing Williams' role that old cliche of throwing enough mud at the wall until it sticks? Multiple roles are part and parcel of being a player now these days, Kurt. Regardless of the level, the more Chris can do well, the more his value to the squad in it. Given the lack of discipline that led to his dismissal, will Parker be featuring first team plans against? Honestly, Ryan, I'm gutted. Cooler heads must prevail. Simple as that. You know, match. In accordance with the agreed code of conduct, should be. Say York beat Halifax 5-1. So we did well against them in our match then. James Hall, player of the week. Goals. No, for Southend, yeah. Neville Parker accepts. Fine, of course he does. He knows the deal here. Done. Cray. Morris offer reactions. Amar Yarni says looks like Jake Morris is on his way to Cray. We'll be glad to see him leave. Ow, rude. Adamola King says we'll be absolutely delighted to see Morris go to Cray. Again, rude. Cyril McGovern, not sure why everyone is so pleased that Jake Morris is leaving. Have I missed something? No, you haven't, Cyril. They all have. Oh, Cambridge get a draw against 10-man crew. So Scott Wentworth is not reacting to our match. Fine. Rolling through. Those. Ready? Yeah, that's fine. They're holding on to 5th place. That's awesome. What's in the box? I do back the referees always. Starting to get a bit tired here. So I think we're going to wrap things up here. So yeah. What have we done today? We've got a win and we've got a draw. I'm pretty sure, based on the trend of the last couple of, that if I'd played a third match, we would have lost it. So I'm cutting things short now to prevent that from happening. But yeah. I'm very upset with Neville Parker for that bad tackle when he was already on a yellow. But to be fair, he is not our first choice at that position. We were resting a player. That's how he got some playing time. He's not going to get much in the near future, I can tell you that much. What else? Of course, yeah, we scrambled the win against York thanks to an own goal. That's interesting. But yeah, we're up in 5th place in the table, solidly in the playoff spots. There's a lot of teams on similar points. It's still early in the season, but this is all very promising and I'm hopeful. So I think we're just going to wrap things up there, and I will see you next time. Bye.